not for the soft-hearted. Definitely not for the thin-skinned. I'll tell you, man. The amount of people that are just getting on me right now, it's tough. It's tough. Not gonna lie. Still repping though. Still repping. It's been a tough, mighty tough couple of weeks. Uh, can't even lie to you. Times it's difficult just to watch a game. This shit's bad. This shit's bad, man. This shit is so bad. Just received the news. Aiden O'Connell is gonna be out for 4 weeks. Yeah, I, I honestly am done with Minshew. I am. So I'll be supporting him because he is the Raiders quarterback. I will be rooting on him to succeed. But at the end of the day, he ain't the one. Let's face it, he ain't the one. He does not um, does not have the it factor that we need. And it's funny because he's had that with other teams. But with the Raiders, it just seems like that spark has turned into a bottle of water that puts out the fire of this team. It's just dousing that shit. It's frustrating. It's really frustrating. Not gonna even front on that. But yeah, man, I mean, it is what it is, guys. I can't get too mad at the situation we put ourselves in because at the end of the day, we accepted it. We knew what we were getting into. Let's be real. We didn't have a quarterback. We knew at the beginning of the year this was a patch job. This was a band aid. This was something that was temporary that we did not plan for the future like we should have. But oh, at the end of it, sometimes you got to take a step back in order to take a step forward. Sometimes you got to go around an obstacle and take a longer course to get to where you want to go. And right now, we're kind of going around something, and it's going to take a while. And that something is a quarterback. Yeah. Plain and simple, guys, this team is not as bad as we've been playing. It isn't. The reason stems from that one position. That's it. That you could attribute everything that has gone wrong with this team to that one position. And it has snowballed into a shittier and shittier situation. I am not happy about it. I know a lot of Raider Nation ain't happy about it. Um, the amount of people that like literally my last video that I posted was very negative. I'm not even gonna front. I was going in on Minshew, dude. That guy pissed me off to the highest level. And I'm not even gonna lie, man. I might have taken it a step too far, maybe a little bit. But nah. I regret nothing. I regret nothing. Seriously, I will not bite my tongue when it comes to the performance that I have observed. That goes for any player on the field, including the one that I always give props to and always worship, Maxx Crosby. I will never hold my tongue when it comes to something. Plain and simple. Like even Max, I gotta say that dude is one of the best players and always gives 110%. But even he was kind of shut down yesterday. They put 3 people on him, plus a tight end. It was one of those type of games. They basically dared us to beat them with anybody else on that defensive line. Nobody stepped up. Simple as that. Nobody stepped up, and that's gonna happen. That is going to happen. You're going to see situations like that, and you gotta take one on the chin and move on, man. It sucks. It really sucks. And yeah, turnovers. I don't know how we fix that turnover problem, man. I just don't know how you do it. Like it's something that we just cannot get over for some reason. Averaging two turnovers a game, it's just pathetic. It is. Ah man, let me go ahead and get into these comments, guys. It is a live chat with Raider John, so I got to get to the chat. I'm gonna go ahead and start reading some of these off, but I just wanted to vent a little bit right now. Um, there is something else I want to talk about later, but I'm gonna go ahead and jump in the chat, and catch up with these comments real quick. Um, Blazing Bolts, what's up, Raider John? How are you? I've been better, bro. I ain't go front. I've been better. Uh, but it's all good, man. I'm still alive. I'm still breathing. Hey, yo, I still got what is it? A little bit more than half a season left to watch my Raiders. So even if they lose out, I'm still gonna be there every Sunday for know my team. You know how that goes. Uh, the the loony guy. I gotta be honest with you. We're lucky to win 5 games this year. And you might be right. You might be wrong. Guess we'll see. Honestly, I can see where you're going with that because you look at it from a certain perspective, and you could actually totally um, see what you're saying. Because I honestly, I remember, dude, I remember at the beginning of the year, I was very, oh yeah, we're gonna have 10 wins, and now I'm like, damn, we're gonna only have like 4 or 5 wins or some shit. Like, cause I'm looking at the schedule and I'm like, damn, unless we start doing a complete, turnaround and start changing the way you know, this team plays, it's not going to go well for us. Simple as that. It ain't going to go well for us. So we'll see what happens, man. I mean, it is what it is. How many more years before Max asks for a trade? Don't even bring that up. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna hit on that later. Yeah, and give me about like give me until I finish reading up on these comments, and I'll hit you up about that. Let me go and hit you up about that. We should start Bradley. He's a slinger that can give the us a scrapping chance. You know what? Maybe. I know we'll probably promote somebody from the practice squad, one of our QBs that are on the practice squad. So I don't know. Maybe. I honestly think we just. I think we roll with shit. At this point, I wouldn't mind to see what Jacoby Myers is like in the backfield right there, bro. Like that's the level of confidence I have in Minshew right now. I really don't have any. But if they're gonna start him, they're gonna start him. I'm gonna root on him to succeed. You know what the deal is with that, man. It is what it is. Nah, half of the Raider Nation was praising Minshew. I was on that half. I was on that. Hey, dude, I'm not gonna back down from that. I was actually one of the people that was supporting the pick of Gardner Minshew at the beginning of the season. I was one of the people that was saying that I would go with him. I didn't think that one was better than the other, but I thought that he gave us a slight better chance to win because of his experience and because of his mobility. I am man enough to admit that at the beginning of the season, I was stating shit like that, and now I'm like, I was wrong. I was wrong. Nope. Same trade off. Same shit. Different quarterback. It's just the same result. You're just taking a different route to it. That's all it is. You're ending up in the same destination, just taking a different route to it. That's what's going on here. And either way, I think we're kind of screwed on this one. we we lost because of turnovers. Yeah, man. Kiki. Yeah, man. I agree, bro. 100% agree. Turnovers. Yo, that really cost us, bro. That really cost us. I can't even front on this. It's been a consistent level of poor, um, you know, judgment on our quarterback. For one, on both of them, have had this level of play when it comes to turnovers, and it's not just him either. It's our whole team really, because if our quarterback ain't turning it over, our running backs are turning it over. If and at the end of the day, it's just something that needs to be addressed that we need to nip in the butt because this is getting out of hand, man. When you got an average, just any kind of average when it comes to turnovers, that's not a good showing. We're averaging 2 a game, so it's bad. It's fucking bad. Excuse my language. I'm trying not to cuss as much on lives, but it's hard. I'm not gonna lie. I just let it rip. On videos, it's not that bad, but because I'm able to cut and edit and spread them out, and it's not as big of a deal when it comes to this. But on lives, they take it real personal and they start hitting you in the wallet. But whatever, it is what it is. Let's see what else we got. John, can I get a wrench? I've been following you. Is that a wrench? Since high school. Well, what's a wrench? Oh, mod? Maybe, man. I'll look into that, man. Um, Considering doing that. There's a wrench, but sorry, man. YNW. I don't know what you mean by wrench, but yeah. Hit me up later. 3 interceptions, 1 fumble, but he was the guy, huh? Yeah. Hey yo, hey, shit happens, bro. Dude. You know what? You know what's funny? I love about Raider Nation because y'all like a big brother to me, man. Like some of y'all know that I'm like drowning here, uh, and instead of throwing me a life vest, y'all throw me a fucking brick and let me sink. Like I don't, it is just for a chuckle. Yeah, you're gonna help me up, but dude, sometimes I just got goddamn, man. Turn the fucking knife while it's in there. Goddamn, man. Yeah, that's funny, bro. All right, yeah, you right. You right. Raider John, I'm tapped out on this squad. Uh, but not the Shield. I don't expect any more wins, and I hope we don't win anymore this season. We need a franchise QB, and might as well double dip on QB. Yeah, maybe that might be the answer, bro. I'm not for tanking. I'm not. I'm not always against tanking, guys. I have my reasons. I've stated it before in the past. This is my personal thought, and that I live by when it comes to watching football games. When it comes to supporting the team, um, when it comes to tanking in general, I just don't agree with it. I just don't think it works. Because look, guys, winning cures all. And this is what I live by. Winning cures all, guys. When you win, it cures everything. It cures the backups that are playing in the place of the starters. It cures you know the mental tenacity when it comes to us fans when we get really fed up with bullshit. It cures the bad play calling, the bad decision making by coaching staffs. If you win, it cures everything. But but losing, that poisons everything. Losing poisons everything. It poisons the mindset of the team. Anything that you, any credibility you have, anything that you're trying to build upon, it just poisons it. It makes you not want to play for a team. So I'm not for it. I'm never for it. Uh, However, if we were to just lose, even though we're trying, which is kind of worse, hey, I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna argue with the top pick, dude. I just don't agree with tanking, and you could tell when a team is trying and they're just not good enough. They just don't have the one thing that's gonna get them there. Right now, we're kind of in that area. Right now, we're still performing uh, to a certain level on certain areas. Like when it comes to tight end, god damn, that boy is good. That kid is incredible. Brock Bowers is just a freaking stud. Um, and yo, he's performing at such an elite level, guys. He's the best tight end in the league right now. So obviously, high level. You got our defense playing incredible, playing awesome, high level. You got all these, things that you could look up to that you can hang your hat on. But at the end of the day, we're not getting it done because of one particular position. That's what it is. And maybe it's not considered tanking, in my opinion. If you got everything but that one position, but that one position is getting you loss after loss after loss, hey, man, it ain't tanking. Your team is trying. You just ain't there yet because of that. Shortcomings are shortcomings, man. It's going to hit you either way. Uh, since we're going to need a backup as well. Yeah, Greg. Yeah, Greg. I hear you, though, man. It all falls on AP. Tom Telesco and Lugetti. It falls on AP for sure. I have held my tongue with AP because at the end of the day, guys, his evaluation will come. Okay? He's not going to last. I don't even got to say anything negative about this guy because at the end of the day, he's not going to last in the NFL or in this league or in this season if he keeps this trajectory with this team. We need to see improvement. We need to see something better. With that said, he's working with what he has. Like there's still players on this team from the last coaching staff. And yes, last year he took over that coaching staff Not coaching staff, from the last roster of last year's coaching staff. He took over that coaching staff and the roster last year, and turned that shit around. I want to see something like that, and it didn't take or it wasn't like a instant success story either. There was a 3 game period where we just started losing, and then something clicked and we turned it around, went on a run for a little bit, and then we lost again, and then we just kept playing and we kept fighting and we kept. So we see that there's a switch that he can flip for this team. Now, don't get me wrong. There's gonna be a point in the season where if that fucking switch doesn't get flipped, I am going to I'm going to jump on the get rid of AP bandwagon, because at the end of the day, it is what it is. You got to see improvement. You got to see something. Right now, I'm biting my tongue on AP. Like I'm gonna hold back. End of the season, I will let you know what I feel. 110% let you know what I feel. I need a whole season of evaluation. Right now, he's almost there. He's almost there. Tom Telesco, I actually don't have anything against Tom Telesco, guys. I think at the end of the day, I was 100% against Tom Telesco when he came here, and then he picked the tight end when we already had a tight end, and I was like livid. I was just losing it. I kind of got pissed, and then he's kind of shut me up. You look at the cap space we just got. You look at what we got. Everybody said we are only going to get a fourth for Devontae Adams. He got us a freaking third. You look at the amount of the the amount of talent that he actually brought in the draft, the 2 linemen and the best tight end in the league so far. I mean, okay, I'm gonna get I gotta give him too, but I gotta give him a shot too, because right now I ain't mad at him. Luke Getsy can go to freaking hell. Okay, him. Oh, that mother. That's the one. That's the one where I put a lot of this blame on, man, because this offense is just not clicking. These receivers are running the same routes side by side. You see, like, just the reads are completely off. Like, I don't know what he's coaching these quarterbacks. Like, I don't get Luke Getsy's offense. I just don't get it. Like, and the running the ball on third and long, consistently running on third and long. Oh, Luke Getsy could go to hell, dude. I hope that dude gets fired before the season ends. I hate that guy, guys. Like, I'm at that level right now. Okay, so yeah, AP, he definitely should take one on the chin for the last few weeks, and definitely is responsible for a lot of our losses. And I'm not gonna say that he ain't. He will get called out when the time is due. Right now, I'm on the patient train. Telesco, I think he's done a great job, in my opinion. I'm sorry, I do. Maybe give him one more season with the draft, and we'll see. We'll take it from there. But so far, he hasn't really done anything bad, guys, in my opinion. Luke Getsy, no, 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 fuck that guy. The only way we'll win some games, and this offense has to start playing better, because D ain't playing too bad. No, they ain't. And we got some injuries on D, guys. Like that's the trippy thing. The defense has been playing out of their mind with considering all the injuries we got. People have been stepping up. Oh, and it's not everyday names, and they're holding freaking offenses, like, so they're holding off like really good offenses sometimes, and it's just one of those things where when a defense gets tired, when they get worn out because of turnover after turnover, and before you know it, you're defending in your own red zone. It's like, come on, dude. I can't get mad at the defense. Watch Raiders somehow beat the Chiefs. I hope that does happen. I really do. That would be awesome. That would make my day. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, John, I'm a Raider fan since 1968 from New York. I remember all the greats from the 70s, especially my man Kenny Stabler. We could really use him right now. Yeah, Jimmy Neck. I hear you, bro. I miss watching the interviews on that, when that dude did interviews. He just was different, dude. He held himself to a different, like, swagger. It was awesome, bro. I love Kenny the Snake Stabler, man. I actually yeah, I actually love the story that I used to hear about him and John Madden on that Ghost of the Pulse game. It gives me chills when I hear about it, guys. It's like they were doing a documentary on it and they were talking about it, and it just every time I hear it, it gives me chills. Yeah, y'all don't know it, look it up. Football Life, good show, great show. Should we trade for Fields? I think that's the only QB option left. No, we're not going to trade for a quarterback, guys. Uh, Honestly, Fields, I was okay with us if we got Fields, but I just don't see it, guys. I just don't like. Um, it just it's just not something that our offense just wouldn't function with him because of the coordinator that we have right now. You want to see what this coordinator and Fields look like together? Go back and watch the offense for the Bears last season. Not that good. Same boat, literally. We would be in the same boat. So no, I don't see that happening, bro. It sucks to know we're most likely sweep by the Chiefs, Chargers, and Broncos this year. Yeah, I don't see that. We're gonna beat one of these teams at least once. Hopefully it's the Chiefs. Fingers crossed. But we're definitely gonna beat one of these teams. I just don't see us getting swept by the entire division. If we do, fuck. Yeah. What's up, brother John? I'm tired of this team losing the way that they are. We need a QB that does not turn over the ball a lot. Yeah, we do. Oh, I'll roll down the window. I'm sweating my ass off right now. Shit, man. Let me see this. Hold up, guys. Give me a second. Thank God we have Brock Bowers. Dude's a beast. Yeah. Thanks to Machiavelli 7 days. Good to see you, bro. Oscar Ramon. You're not the only one mad. 23 years of this shit is enough. Yeah. I got a little more than 23 years, bro. But yeah, man. I hear what you're saying. Okay. Yeah, dude. So my phone's overheating. Damn. This phone got caught lacking right now, dude. It just sent me a message right now saying my phone's overheating. Holy crap. Y'all, if I come in and out, it's because my phone's overheating. Just a heads up. Uh, all right, let's see what else we got. What else we got? He's not going to fire Gessie. He's his scapegoat for this offseason. He knows that move will save him. I never thought about that, man. Escobar, yo, you good point out, man. I didn't think about that. That actually makes sense. Maybe. Honestly, I think him and Gessie are gone at the end of the season. Um, Yo, Patrick Graham, I have a bad feeling because here's the thing. A lot of people are saying, yo, keep Patrick Graham, do this, do that. Dude, y'all got to realize something. Coaching staffs want their own staff. They want their own guys. So the moment we move on from this coaching staff, Patrick Graham's probably gone. They're probably going to bring in their own defensive guy. They're probably going to bring in their own system on defense, their own philosophy. So at the end of the day, guys, you guys could want to pick and choose what you want on this coaching staff, what you want to keep, what you want to get rid of. The moment this regime is done, it's done. The only reason why it transferred over was because we had an interim coach last season that kept pieces. That's the only reason. That's literally it. So when I hear people saying, let's get that offensive coordinator from the Lions, and then we just keep Patrick Graham, and then we move right here, that's probably not going to happen, man. The likelihood of that happening is very low. More than likely, what's going to happen is we're going to get that offensive coordinator, which I think is a good move, in my opinion. I think he's one hell of a coach. If we were to go that route and move on from AP through the offseason, I think that's actually a damn good coach to go after. Problem is, you're probably not going to keep Patrick Graham for the simple fact that people do not keep previous regimes' coaches. They want their own guys in there, especially on something as pivotal as the defense. Someone that's leading that defense. So you got to take that into account, guys. So yeah. All right, let's go ahead and get into this last subject before I actually check out of here, guys. I don't know how long this phone's gonna actually last before it takes a shit. Um, yeah, the most annoying thing that I'm seeing online right now is this rumor mill that's kind of getting out of hand. Uh, People saying like, "Yo, Crosby wants to leave. Crosby don't want to stay. Crosby's laying hints that he wants to get traded. Yo, Crosby needs to. The Lions are going to trade for Crosby." Okay, I'm gonna roll up the window because I'm about to get loud. Okay, guys, here's the. Don't buy into this bullshit. Okay, do not buy into this bullshit. Anybody thinking that the Raiders are going to trade Maxx Crosby is out of their freaking mind. First off, he just signed a contract extension and then got a raise mid-season. Yeah, for no reason. They just gave him more money. That's the level that this team is at with Maxx Crosby. We're not going to get rid of him. In his post-game press conference, and not press conference, in his post-game interview, he stated, and I quote, "Anywhere else, I got this shit on me." What else do you need? Bro, the amount of people that want to take the good players off of this team for no reason other than the fact that that the person that's playing is incredible and they are on the Raiders. There's no legitimate thing to it. We catch so many strays from the media because they want a good player off of the Raiders. No other reason. None. No legitimacy to it. Out of nowhere, I was watching an interview on ESPN, and this guy literally out of left field, because Hutchinson was injured, the moment they got to this guy, he goes, they need to just trade for Maxx Crosby, sell the house, move, just call up and see what what he's worth and see what they could give away for Maxx Crosby. Bro, where did that come from? There was no rumor mill about it. He just shut down trade, like wanting a trade rumors, like literally 4 days before that. He sat down and did that interview in the locker room, and that came out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. And then every single freaking news outlet took that and ran with it. Wasn't even a quote from him. Literally it says one sentence that refers to wherever I'm at, what she's talking about mentally, wherever I'm at mentally, I'm gonna want to win. I don't want to rebuild. I want to win. That's what he said. They took that, clipped it, and put it in quotes that he wants a trade. Yeah, every other freaking news outlet takes this kind of, just takes any information they want when it comes to Maxx Crosby, when it comes to getting rid of him or getting him out of this team. They basically pick and choose what they want to say. They twist everybody's words into what their narrative is. It's bullshit, guys. Stop feeding the bullshit. Every single person that says Maxx Crosby wants out is full of shit. He has done nothing but support this team from the moment he got here. Anybody that wants to trade him, good players like this, these are once in a lifetime, once in a generation type players. You do not trade them. These are people you build around, especially when they're at the age that Maxx Crosby's at, and when they're barely reaching their prime. You do not trade them. You build around them. The only reason that teams want Maxx Crosby off of the Raiders is because it's the Raiders. Any other team, they wouldn't even touch it. They wouldn't even freaking go there. How many people said that? I mean, when Aaron Donald was literally almost going to be a free agent, he's up there in age. Did anybody say trade him? A lot of people said they should trade for him, yeah. But did anybody freaking take any of his quotes out of context and do that? Honestly, I don't think they did. Don't I don't follow the Rams enough to know that, but from what I've seen, I didn't see nearly as many media outlets going in and picking and choosing words that someone said just so that way they could frame it the way they want to frame it. The media is our enemy, and they always will be our enemy, specifically when it comes to good players. They did the same thing with Devontae right when he got here. Now that Devontae is finally where they want him, they want to do that with another good player, another great on our team, and it's bullshit. It is. It's bullshit. It's just the media trying to get what they want. Do not feed the narrative that he's going to be traded. Do not feed the narrative that he wants to be traded. Do not feed the narrative that we should trade him. It is not worth it. No matter what we do, it is not going to be worth it. I've lived through this before, guys. I've already seen this happen. So, no. You do not trade a great like Maxx Crosby. Ever. All right, guys. Doesn't look like I got any more messages. I'm gonna go ahead and call it. I'm sweating my ass off in here. All right, man. Y'all know the deal. I'm gonna catch you on another one. Like, comment, subscribe. Go Raiders.